The scene begins in a Dr. Fantastic's lab where they're testing the force shield of Sue Storm. And then she asks Ben to give her best and try to break the shield, but obviously the shield gets untouched and the rest of the building gets shaken to all the tremendous force. Reed Richards gets call from the building residents that what they're cooking up there. Then Reed Richards talks about a beautiful island she got an invitation from in the real estate. Ben gets all excited and they all fly to the island. So they go underwater. Their ship transforms into underground vessel. They see the land from the periscope, and then they all get ready to get closer to it, near it. Reed Richards flexes his body and gets a clear view from the top, and then Johnny flies across to clear the entrance. So one by one, they all enter and land onto the island. Sorry. Sue senses something strange, as if someone is already present here, and Reed has the same thing too. The submarine gets sucked in. Johnny flies to save it, but unfortunately, he gets sucked into because it's in water. Reed Richards saves him, and then Johnny confesses to having seen his U-Cut being sucked into an underground cave. So yes, there's something strange going on underground. Then they see the mole man from afar, and they chase him. They enter the cave and get locked behind. How typical. And then we see Ben trying to break his way to the wall rocks, but Mole Man says that you can try all you want, but you can make no difference. And his minions laugh. Mole Man has a plan device for each one of them. They all fall into a tunnel or vessel like structure which is surrounded by a radioactive wall. Ben tries to break his way, but again Reed stops him. Then Mullen continues his story on how in the early encounter he was defeated, so he went underground, created a whole network of tunnels connecting almost every surface on the globe. So this way he can trap and bring every kind of city from surface underground. So yes, he wants to create an underground realm of his own. Then Ray Richards whispers in Sue's ear to use a force shield. So he uses a force shield which keeps the mole man from using his device, and he gets annoyed. And this buys him a considerable amount of time because no matter how hard he tries, he still can't press the button. Then Reed circles and hugs them, and then tries to jump his way across the radioactive wall. Johnny tries to get the mole across to Mole Man, but again he has a separate trap designed for them. He pulls the cables, and then a tornado traps Johnny Blaze and sucks him into his own trap and puzzling jail. Then the rest of the three fall into their respective trap. Ben falls into a white quicksand-like structure which tries to drown him, but he's smart enough to see the hatch and pull him to safety. Then we have Sue here trying to touch things, but obviously anything she tries to touches, she just seems to go right across. Then she focuses her shield energy and then tries to break across the wall. Then we have Reed Richards trapped into the room, but then he decides to hold his breath and fluffs his lungs, which explodes the whole wall. Then he sees the main control room of the Mole Man. Then we have Johnny Blaze trying to light up and flame on, but obviously he gets frozen the same time he tries to get his flame on. Luckily, he is saved by Ben, who breaks the entire wall. Then they fight off the minions, have a little fun with them. Then Ben travels across into a tunnel, and then which it leads him straight to the Mole Man. Mole Man switches onto his night vision goggles and tries to beat Ben with a stick, like a grandma. Ben falls into a great abyss-like thing, but he screams Reed's name, and fortunately Reed saves him. The Mole Man tries to crush them with a rock, but they dodge it by the help of Johnny Flame. They all face off, but just when he's about to trap them further, Sue goes invisible and saves them. But again, Mole Man escapes into a huge big tunnel which leads into his master control room, and then they all escape from the island. Of course, they are trapped by minions, surrounded by minions, and then Ben holds them off while they enter into the jet. Then Ben sees that the island gets sucked in, and we are done.